On the news tonight, Federal Executive Council approves Group Life Assurance Scheme 2025-2026 policy year. Lagos State government to airlift intending programs in 5 flight operation, plus more on entertainment and sport world. Good evening and welcome to NT Lagos Channel 10 News at 7. I am Oluwaremilekun Shorinke. Now we go to the news in details. The Federal Executive Council has directed ministries, departments, and agencies of government to collaborate more with private sector with the aim of building stronger domestic businesses and grow the economy. This is part of the outcome of the Council's meeting on Monday. State House correspondent Musbah Dan Wahab reports that the Council also approved the Group Life Assurance Scheme 2025-2026 policy year.
Infrastructure development and welfare of Nigerians, particularly the public servants, dominated discussions at the 6th meeting of the highest decision-making body for the year. With a renewed hope Nigeria First policy and a board for the cotton, textile and garment subsector on the way, there are indications of better days ahead for local industries, and the Minister of State Industry expresses great hope for the sector.
The contribution in terms of economic value of implementing this policy is upwards of about 3 trillion, naira annually. It's going to contribute to about 20% growth in the manufacturing sector in the next 3 years, contribute about 500,000 jobs in the short term. And
the Council is also following up on these with the latest directive to MDAs to increase collaboration with the private sector for the overall goal of a more prosperous economy.
The government is saying that there is the increasing need for people in the private sector to participate actively in our economic growth here as a nation, and therefore, wherever there are private sector players that can participate using their own funds, and we have seen an increased appetite among private sector players to come in and contribute their own quota towards the infrastructure revamp of the economy, especially in the area of roads construction.
On social welfare, the Council approved the Group Life Assurance Scheme 2025-2026 policy year for public servants, including the paramilitary.
The Group Life Assurance Scheme covers key government officials comprising Mr. President, the Vice President, the Chief of Staff, the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Honorable Ministers, the Head of the Civil Service of the Federation, Permanent Secretaries and staff of federal government ministries and Treasury-funded agencies. And this means that if the unfortunate incident of death occurs, the deceased public servant's next of kin stands to have a benefit to help the family, cushion the family at that time.
Meanwhile, the government is also taking another step toward lowering the cost of drugs and increase wider access to quality health care in the country.
Federal Executive Council approved Medipool. It's a group purchasing organization for competitive pricing and to be a supplier of essential medicine and healthcare products across Nigeria that are funded through the federal government's intervention, the Basic Healthcare Provision Fund, but also potentially outside that through federal tertiary hospitals.
Ministry of Works got Council's approval for 6 reviewed inherited road projects that include Section 2 of the East-West Road. The minister also highlighted that about 20 road projects are now ready for inauguration.
to have also, manifested another 33 projects that will be ready by December 2025, that will be ready for commissioning. And what we have recommended to FEC is that the 260 projects that Nigeria Union of Journalists, Road Transport Workers
petroleum transport workers and so on and so forth should be co-opted with the National Assembly to move around the geopolitical zone and get these projects commissioned.
The Council also approval to the National Policy on Employment, where the three approvals for the aviation sector include the provision of command and control centers for the regional airports in Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, Kano, and Enugu. The Council equally put to rest the doubt about its debt service obligation with confirmation that Nigeria has indeed completed repayments of the $3.4 billion IMF COVID-19 loan.
We have paid that debt fully. Of course, this was taken during the COVID time before the coming of this administration. But President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in his usual way, is seeing government as a continuum. Now, this has gone a long way to show investors, especially investors from outside this country, about the seriousness and the capacity of government to pay up loans once they take it. It does indeed increase our rating the world over.
Another meeting of the Council has been scheduled for Wednesday this week. From the State House, Musbah and Rahab, NC News.
The federal government has launched a 300 billion naira sovereign Sukuku insurance to accelerate the pace of infrastructure development across the country. Nneka Oko reports that the Sukuku, which is based on Islamic finance principle, offer investor a non-interest asset-based investment opportunity.
The 7-year non-interest instrument due in 2032 offers a 19.75% annual rental income with a minimum investment of 10,000 naira priced at 1,000 naira per unit and requiring multiples of 1,000 naira thereafter. Director General of the Debt Management Office, Patience Oniha, said the issuance seeks to fund critical infrastructure projects while expanding opportunities for ethical investors.
When the funds are raised, they're used to finance specific capital projects that are domiciled with some ministries. So this 300 billion will follow the same pattern. It is for roads, it is for bridges, to improve, at least reduce the deficit we have in infrastructure, to support the objective of growth and development.
The interactive session that followed allowed participants to seek clarifications on various aspects of the program, as various institutions expressed intent to participate in the Sukuk issuance.
Unlike conventional bonds, this one is tax-free. Okay, the returns are tax-free, and again, as I said earlier on, you have a predictable, return.
With an offering size of 300 billion naira, the Sukuk 7 issuance opens May 12th and closes May 20th, 2025. In Abuja, NTA News.
Moving on, 300 has been airlifted in an inaugural flight, signaling the commencement of 2025 Hajj operation by the Lagos State government. Masatulias reports that the intending program at the state are expected to be airlifted to Saudi Arabia in 5 flight operation.
These Muslim faithful have fulfilled spiritual and physical requirements to be part of the intending pilgrims that will perform the 2025 Hajj exercise in Saudi Arabia. Done with the documentation and necessary screenings, they now constitute the first batch of intended pilgrims to be airlifted to perform the holy pilgrimage. Their movement therefore started from the Hajj camp to the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, where an aircraft waited patiently to take them on a journey to the Holy Land. Lagos State government Hajj officials say they are building on past records to make this year's Hajj exercise more spiritually rewarding for the intending pilgrims.
A lot of them are paying a huge amount of money because this money is going to like almost 10 million naira. If we want to say, let's say 9 million naira. But they also having some challenges. Some of them are complaining, how am I going to do the slaughtering of the ram when I get there? How am I going to get one or two things? Mr. Governor and Deputy Governor also said as a state that we need to encourage our pilgrims, like he is doing for the Muslim, when with the turn of the Christian when they are going to the Jerusalem also, all the time the man will be coming out to ensure that all of them also enjoy the government, and also not only going there to enjoy, but they should concentrate on what they are going there to do.
We make sure that people that are going for this holy pilgrimage are fit for the rites, to be able to perform the rites adequately.
The National Hajj Commission of Nigeria stressed the need for the intending pilgrims to shun acts capable of bringing the name of the state, and by extension, the country, into disrepute.
Accommodation, visa, airlifting. Those three things are very key. Then feeding. I want to tell you categorically that all those aspects are well, catered for this year.
A total of 1,432 intending pilgrims from Lagos State will be airlifted in 5 batches. In Lagos, Musa Toliat, NTA News.
On another report, the over 5,000 Batch A Stream 1 core members posted to Lagos have been posted to their various places of primary assignment for their 1-year compulsory service to the fatherland. Omotori Chidu reports that the governor charged the core member to contribute to the development of their host community and be patriotic.
The closing ceremony of the Batch A Stream 1 orientation course started with a march past, a testament to their resilience, dedication, hard work, and discipline as displayed in their march pasts. Speaking, the governor of Lagos State, who was represented by the Commission of Youth and Social Development, Mobolaji Ogulende, advised the core members to take their various places of primary assignment in good faith and also take advantage of the knowledge gained during the orientation course to navigate their service year.
These weeks have done more than just prepare you for your primary assignments. They have instilled in you a spirit of unity that transcends ethnic, cultural, and regional boundaries. As you leave this orientation camp to begin your assignments, remember the vital role this program plays in promoting national unity. This camp has served as a microcosm of Lagos State, a vibrant tapestry of cultures, languages, and traditions.
The state coordinator, Christiana Samwang, commended the core members for successfully completing the first phase of the 4 cardinal program of the National Youth Service Corps, while urging host community to accept the core members and treat them with love.
We have a code of conduct and ethics. It is against our bylaws for core members to go online, address the press without officially permitted to do so, and also going to the social media to say anything negative, concerning the scheme. We have a channel of communication in the NYSC. We are a youth-friendly organization. We care for the welfare of our core members.
Commendation letters were also given to outstanding camp officials and core members. In Lagos, Omotori Chidu, NTA News.
We have more stories in our bulletin. Please stay with us as we go on a quick break.
Chief, you are welcome. Oh, this people said, oh, thank God, the light is back.
Oh, again? Why are you still living in the past? Have you not heard of solar?
Chief, forget all these fake products in the market.
Don't get mad. Get Bifrost and Suntress American solar battery and panel. It is a original Indian product in the market. Approved by Sun, Bifrost and Suntress America. Tubular battery. They have super inverter, Suntress MPPT controller, and street light for church, offices, factories, mosques, hospitals, even industries. Visit Easy Blessed Nigeria Limited, head office, Easy Blessed Plaza, F10 and 11, Alaba Arago Junction, Alaba International Market. Ring them on 08036 830-557-08039-644-115. Vipers and Zantress America. Solution to steady life.
It's time to celebrate the brightest and most curious minds on the planet, our children. On this special day, we celebrate the creativity and excitement children brings to our life. The 2025 NTA Lagos Channel 10 Children's Day event will feature match pass, beauty pageant, dance competition, games, chess, Scrabble, table tennis, Ludo, and so much more. Watch your favorite artists perform, have fun, and play in our colorful bouncy castle. Send shoutouts and goodwill messages to your loved ones. All these will be happening on Tuesday, 27th May 2025. Venue, NTA Lagos Channel 10, Tegrosho Avenue, Yaba. Time, 10 a.m. Gate fee, 3,000 naira per child. There will be gift packs for every child and prizes for winners of the various competitions. For sponsorship and inquiries, please call Incam 0706 086 5487, Chibuzo 0812-324-5519, Jumo 0803-830-1669. Date again, Tuesday, 27th May 2025. Venue, NTA Lagos Channel 10 premises, Tedrosho Yaba. Time, 10 a.m. Gate fee, 3,000 naira per child. The NTA Lagos Channel 10 Children's Day Party promises to be an unparalleled adventure. Happy Children's Day.
At Solar Plastics, customers' needs are our priority. We give you all the attention you need. With us, our customers are king. Located at kilometer 40, Lagos Abeokuta Expressway, Ijoko, Ogun State. Solar Plastics Limited. We're just a phone call away. Contact us through 080-2783-5332. You can reach us through any of our lines and social media handles. Solar Plastics Limited. Come, let us treat you like a king.
Thank you for staying with us and welcome back. And if you're just watching us, you're watching NT Lagos Channel 10 News at 7. And now on the foreign scene, residents of Gaza are facing acute food starvation strategically caused by opponents as war strategy. Glory Godwin has the details on the foreign news.
The UN Palestinian Refugee Agency head Philippe Lazzarini has accused Israel of using food denial as a weapon of war in Gaza. Lazzarini stated that over 2 million people in Gaza are experiencing acute food insecurity, with 470,000 Gazans facing catastrophic conditions. He emphasized that starvation is spreading and people are dying due to lack of food, which he considers a war crime. Moving on, the United Nations Support Mission in Libya has called for de-escalation after intense fighting erupted in the capital city of Tripoli, resulting in gunfire and reports of a prominent commander's death. The mission expressed alarm over the security situation, with heavy weaponry used in densely populated areas, and urged all parties to cease fire and protect civilians. That's it on Foreign News Today. I'm Glory Godwin.
Let us join Chisum Ogude on the entertainment scene.
Canadian rapper Tory Lanez was hospitalized on Monday, May 12, 2025, after being stabbed during an altercation with another inmate at the California Correctional Institution in Tecate. The 32-year-old, currently serving a 10-year sentence for the 2020 shooting of rapper Megan Thee Stallion, was reportedly attacked in the prison yard and transported by ambulance. To TMZ, the injuries are threatening. Authorities are investigating the motive behind the assault. Moving on May 6, 2025, the AFCC secured the conviction of Toby Nation and C-Dollar at the Federal High Court in Ikoyi, Lagos, for abusing the Naira. A viral video showed them spraying and stepping on Naira notes at a party. They pleaded guilty to violating Section 21(1) of the CBN Act 2007 and were sentenced to 6 months in prison or a 2,000 naira fine each. The case is a part of EFCC wider clampdown on Naira abuse, which has involved public figures like Bobrisky, Iyabo Ojo, and EY Makon. In Lagos, Chisom Ogude, NTA News.
There's a time for everything on the surface of the earth, a time to live and a time to die. This is the case of Temitope Ogujuku, as the family members and friends held a fidal for so Oluwabukola Akande, who was there, has the details.
To many, the matriarch of Ojukwu family, late Temitope Ojukwu, was a rare gem that lived a short but well-spent life. This special prayer therefore avails all the opportunity of reflecting on the essence of humanity, inevitability of death to all living, and the positive contribution of the deceased to humanity in a lifetime. Its submission to the supremacy of Allah over all. The Ojukwu family and sympathizers took solace in the Islamic induction that every living soul must taste death and return to their Creator.
We fondly call her Iya, which means mother in Yoruba. She'll be remembered for her kindness, for her softness, regardless of the issue. Iya is always someone that you can always run to at any point in time, and we will sorely miss her.
Alhaji Adija is there for you. You can always count on her support at any time. And that is why people are really bereaved by her loss, and they are lost of words. She didn't actually say goodbye to us.
For those who knew the late Temitope Ojukwu, words were not enough to describe the deceased. According to them, late Temitope Ojukwu left a vacuum that will be difficult to fill.
I will miss her support, I will miss her counseling, and I will miss the motherly role she has played in my life. I pray that Allah will grant her Al-Jannah Firdaus and accept her returns.
It's still a very big road shock to me, which to take some time for me to get over. Tope was loved by all. I had very deep affection for her. So it's so unfortunate that she has to pass. I still feel the pain.
The late Temitope Ojukwu, who died at the age of 63, was a devout Muslim, and prayers for the repose of her soul was not short in supply. In Lagos, Oluwabukola Akande, NTA News.
May the soul of Temitope Ojukwu rest in peace. Well, that's all for tonight, as Oluwaseyi Adeshola Akinlade is on standby for the Yoruba translation of the news. Thank you for joining us and have a good evening.
Èyí ni àṣàyàn ìròyìn tó wọlé tọ̀ yín wá láti lè ṣe amóhùnmáwòrán ìjọba àpapọ̀ ìkànnì kẹwàá tó wà lágbègbè Tẹ́jú-Oṣó ní ìlú Èkó. Olúwaṣèyí Adéṣọlá Akínládé lóníròyìn. Ìròyìn rèé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́. Ìjọba àpapọ̀ ilẹ̀ yìí ti ṣe ìfilọ́lẹ̀ owó tó tó 300 bílíọ̀nù náírà láti fi sọrí àwọn àkànṣe iṣẹ́ ojú òpópónà jákèjádò orílẹ̀-èdè yìí. Nneka Oko jábọ̀ pé àkànṣe iṣẹ́ ọ̀hún tí wọ́n pè ní Sukuk, èyí tí ó dá lórí ìlànà ètò ìṣúná ẹ̀sìn Islam láti mú àǹfààní ìkọ́nilọ́wọ́ dídá okòwò sílẹ̀ láì ní owó èlé nínú. Àwọn arìnrìn-àjò tó ń lọ fún Hajj ni wọ́n ti gbéra ọkọ̀ àrẹ̀fò ti bàálù fún àpẹẹrẹ ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ìrìn-àjò lọ sí Hajj ọdún 2025-2026 tí ìṣèjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ṣe olùgbọ̀wọ́ rẹ̀. Akọ̀ròyìn wa Musa Talat tó jábọ̀ ìròyìn sọ wípé àwọn arìnrìn-àjò tó ń lọ sí Hajj láti àwọn ìpínlẹ̀ lórílẹ̀‐èdè yìí ni wọ́n retí àti wọ ọkọ̀ bàálù lọ sí orílẹ̀‐èdè Saudi Arabia ní ìlànà ìwọ̀ bàálù 5. Àwọn àjọ tó ń ṣe kò kárí ètò tàwọn ìgbìmọ̀ ìjọba ti fáláṣẹ fún gbogbo ẹ̀ka tó ń ṣe kò kárí ètò iléeṣẹ́ ìjọba láti ní àjọṣepọ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn iléeṣẹ́ aládàáni pẹ̀lú èròǹgbà láti ní ètò okòwò tó mókun dání àti fi ìdàgbàsókè ètò ọrọ̀ ajé lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà. Gbólóhùn ọ̀rọ̀ náà ló jẹ jáde tó jẹ́ ọ̀kan àkọ́rí ìpàdé tí wọ́n ṣe ní ọjọ́ Ajé Monday. Akọ̀ròyìn wa Musbau Dan Wahab tó jábọ̀ sọ wípé bákan náà ni àwọn ìgbìmọ̀ bu ọwọ́ lu mádàndófò tàwọn ẹgbẹ́ fún ọdún 2025 àti 2026. Tó ọba Olùṣègùn ní abẹ kó wá ṣẹ́gun fún wa. A ò níbi jù báyìí lọ lórí ìròyìn tòní. Èmi Olúwaṣèyí Adéṣọlá Akínládé ló ní pé ká fi ayọ̀ àti ìdùnnú pàdé. Ẹ ṣé tẹ̀ ń tẹ́tí sí wa. Ó dàbọ̀.